Hello everyone, guess who's back? Back again. I'm not, I'm still on holiday, I'm still in France, but I worked out a way to like upload my videos, so yeah, I can't edit them though because I don't have a computer to edit them on, so these are just one take videos. Basically, I didn't think I'd be filming any videos while I was here in France, but the house that we're staying in has English books and you can like keep them, treasure them, whatever, I can take them. So I was all like, oh, that'd be nice. And then 2 seconds later, like, so I'm going to show you the books that I have acquired. Give me your opinions on them. Can you see I'm like a little bit of a lobster? Lobstering it up here. But yeah, so I may be able to like film more videos while I'm here, which would be cool. So I'm just going to go through them quickly. First up I got For One More Day by Mitch Albom. I don't like Mitch Albom. I read The 5 People We Meet in Heaven and I didn't like it and it was quite controversial. Some people that were subscribed to me like, Hannah, you're a beast, I can't believe you didn't like that, you're soulless. Sorry, I just didn't, it didn't connect with me. But loads of people have been like, you're wrong about Mitch Albom, you're wrong, you're wrong. So I thought, okay, when I saw this and I was like, it's kind of fate, I've come to a like foreign country and this book's here and it's in English, right. It's about a man who his life falls apart, he I believe becomes an alcoholic and then he decides to kill himself. He then drives to his old like childhood home and his mother has died 8 years prior, but he goes into the house and his mum's alive and she's there and she's going to tell him about life and everything like that. So I thought, give Mitch a chance, Hannah. Okay. One thing that I'm a little bit like, is Celia Ahern has got a quote on the back, like saying how much she likes it. And to me, Celia is like the antichrist of writers. I just don't like her writing at all. So we'll see how that goes. I then got John McGregor, Even the Dogs. And this isn't a book that I'd normally pick up, but I thought as I'm here, maybe. It's about a man's dead body is found and then the people around his life have to recreate his life, so we're going to see what he was like when he was alive. It's also going to... Can you hear that like dog barking? I'm filming. I'm actually a bit just stopped, it was like, sorry I'm babbling. So they're going to recreate his life, we're going to find out what his life's like. It's also going to talk about the other people's lives and yeah, I have no idea, it's quite short, so I thought give it a go. Then this one is Dean Knutz, The Husband. A man gets a phone call and it says, give me £2 million, otherwise we're going to kill your wife and we have your wife here. Okay. Okay, boo. Having It and Eating It by Sabine Durant. I've actually heard about this book before. It's about 2 childhood friends. One of them really looks up to the other one and like idolises her and like she's so cool, and then when they're adults they meet again and the one who was always like, oh, my friend's so cool, is now married but she doesn't really see her husband and she's got children and she just feels a little bit like run down with life and she's not very happy in her life. Yet her friend, who she was always like, she's the coolest, she's amazing, apparently she like sleeps with married women and she's like a bit of a diva. I'm already loving her. And then the girl has to work out, is she sleeping with my husband? What's going on? Can women have their cake and eat it? I don't know. Why don't women stop being selfish and like choose? You know, people are like, should women have a career or children? Like, they're choices. If you want to have children, go for it. Some people can't even have children. So I just think you're so lucky if you want children and you can have them, but then don't complain that you can't have a career, because I just feel like some women want children so bad. That's quite a controversial thing to say, I know, because in this day and age we're supposed to be like, women can have children and a career and they should be able to have that. But that's not the fairness of life. Sometimes women who would make amazing mothers just can't have children naturally. They just can't. And then there's other women who have kids and they like put their kids in care and they don't even care about them, and it's just like, oh God. I think you have to choose whether you're going to have a career or you're going to be a mum. And that's the sad reality, but I do think you have to. But I don't think you should be able to have both and complain, because it seems very ungrateful to me. There's my 2 cents, but I'll see what the book says. Then this one, which is by Sophie Dahl, it's called Playing with the Grown-Ups. It's a coming of age book. Sophie Dahl is Roald Dahl's granddaughter. So I don't know if she's going to write like him. I'm not a massive fan of Roald Dahl. I always like the idea of his books and I like Quentin Blake's drawings, but his actual writing I find a little bit nonsensy. Same with Lewis Carroll. I find it a bit much after a while. So I'll see how she writes. Again, the Antichrist, Celia Ahern, has been like, sparkling, poignant, beautiful, I loved it. Celia. It's like whenever she's got some kind of mark on a book, I'm like that, burn that book. But it might be good, it might be good. Then got Virginia Andrews, Secrets in the Attic. I've read this author. I read something like Over the Rainbow by her. It was a series, but I read like a book that was in the middle of the series and none of the others because I couldn't find them because I think they're out of print now. But the book that I did read, oh my god, I loved. I spoke about it on the channel. I said it was just so much heart and it was so gritty and beautiful. It was a coming of age story. Okay, okay, you like it? You like her? Good. This is about two girls, they're best friends, they go up into the attic, I think they're about like teenage age. They go into the attic to talk about boys and all this different stuff and share their little secrets. And then one of them says, my stepdad is giving me all this unwanted sexual attention, I really don't like it. And so they decide they're gonna get revenge on her stepdad, they're gonna do something to him. It then gets a bit out of control and something goes wrong, and that's what this book is about. So I'm excited. Virginia Andrews has written so many books and people seem to love her, so we are getting all the pipe down. Then Layer Cake. This is by J.J. Connolly. The film is so good. It's got Daniel Craig in it, Sienna Miller, loads of other people. I love the film Layer Cake. I believe it is set where I live as well. There's a lot of films like this. This is about drugs and gangsters and everything. There's a lot of like drugs and gangster films that are set where I live in my hometown. Just leave that there. But I'm interested to read that. Then got this one which is called Class by Jane Beaton. Again, I would have never ever picked this up, but because I'm here and like I need a book to read, I was kind of like, okay. This is dual narrative and I love dual narrative stuff. So it's set in a boarding school and all these people are going to interlink and somehow, I'm guessing. So the first person is a girl called Maggie. She's 25, she's a new teacher at the boarding school. She's got a really comfortable relationship with her boyfriend, but it's like a bit too comfortable. You know, you want a bit of passion, excitement, pizzazz, sass. So then she sees another teacher and she's all like, oh, he's good. And so what's going to happen with them? The other story is two girls, but this is all like in the same book, it's not short stories, but it kind of sounds like it, I don't know. Two girls, one of them got a scholarship to go to the boarding school and she doesn't really fit in because she's not from the same background as them, so she's trying desperately to fit in. The other girl, her parents have sent her to the boarding school, they're very well off. To go to boarding schools in the UK, I should say, you have to be quite rich. So this girl's parents are, they sent her to it. And she hates it. She wants to get out. It's about one girl trying to fit in, one trying to like get out, and then the other one is about the headmistress who has a secret that could ruin her career, but we don't know what the secret is. So I was like, maybe that'd be interesting. I don't know. And last but not least, this is actually a book that I bought myself, and it is this. It's called Thriller by Michael Jackson. People just had stalls out on the street, and I saw it. So it's like that. It's a graphic novel about Michael Jackson's life. And obviously it's in French, but it's just about like his childhood and then him like becoming a star in the Jackson 5s. But I really liked the artwork in it. I'm going to show you one. And it's all about Thriller as well, the music video Thriller, and kind of the making towards that. But I love this like cover spread. So there's the Jackson 5s there. I love Michael Jackson, by the way. There's the Jackson 5s and all the audience and the theatre. I just think the drawings in this are beautiful, and I might actually frame this picture here just of him like doing the moonwalk. I just thought the colours, something very chic about this, very chic and French, and I liked it. And I like Michael Jackson, so I got it. That's it, that's the end of the video. Would you like to see my view? I'll show you. And hopefully I can like get up another video while I'm here. But yeah, there's my view. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. So pretty. So I'm actually like vlogging my time here, which when I can like get to a computer to edit, then I'll put that up. So subscribe to my second channel if you want to see that. Everyone is out today. If you make YouTube videos, you'll know that like all this noise just makes you be like, I'm sorry, what am I doing? Like little slug. But anyway, I'm babbling. I'll see you soon, another time, another place, another... Isn't that a Les Mis song? I don't know. Bye!